Today I really struggled to get the motivation to get the camera gear and come out and try and get some images. Might as well call it the summertime blues, because it's almost summer and the sky is just blue. Hi everyone. Today I really struggled to get the motivation to get the camera gear and come out and try and get some images. And the reason for that is, well, might as well call it the summertime blues, because it's almost summer and the sky is just blue. There's nothing else. And whilst blue skies are great for laying on the beach or sitting around the pool or maybe just even going out for a walk, when it comes to landscape photography, they really do present a challenge, as far as I'm concerned anyway, for the type of images that I like to do. And we've had these blue skies for the last 4 days, and just getting the motivation to go out when it's like this has been really, really hard. And even today it would have been all too easy to just say, oh, you know what, I'm just going to stay in for the evening, cool drink, sit in front of the TV and just chill out. But having sat at home for the last couple of days, I thought, no, I gave myself a good talking to, good kick up the backside, and I've come out, and I've come out to a lake, or a reservoir, and I've picked this particular location because it's backed off by some rocky hills, and there's also some lots of reeds and other things in the water, because it's too windy today to get nice reflections in the water, so it's all going to be ripply. So I thought that the reeds and little trees and other things might provide me with some foreground interest. It's 7:20 now, so it's about 2 hours before sunset, although we'll lose the sun earlier than that because there's hills and mountains over that way, which is where the sun is going to be setting. So far I've seen some birds, which I might have got a picture of. And I've seen some bugs, including one really big, ugly looking thing, which I might have managed to get a picture of, although I did try to get my finger in the frame to give a sense of scale, and as soon as I did that it disappeared, made me jump, move so fast. I may have got a picture of it, in which case I'll put it up. But other than that, I'm still struggling to find a composition. But so I've still got, I don't know, perhaps an hour and a half to find something that will work. So I'll carry on looking. Okay, so I've chosen my composition. I'm hoping it'll work. In the water down here, there's some dead trees sticking out. They're white, bleached looking, and they look quite nice in the light at the moment, and I'm hoping that's going to last a little bit longer. Beyond that are reeds, and they're green on the bottom, and then they've got these sort of golden fluffy tops, orangey golden fluffy tops, and then beyond that are the hills, and maybe it's a mountain, which is also picking up some quite nice light at the moment. The light may get better in the next 20-30 minutes, I don't know, we'll have to see. Now, in order to sort this composition out, I've explored a number of options. I've clambered down and tried to find some gaps in the reeds that I could shoot through, but it's just not possible. The only way I can think to shoot this is to shoot it from up here. So what I've chosen to do is shoot this with the 70-200 lens on at 70mm, vertical or portrait orientation, and I'm going to shoot it as a small panorama, so probably just 4 shots, maybe 5, just to allow for some overlap. But just to fit everything in, but to make the image a little bit more punchy than it would be if I tried to shoot it at, say, 35mm, when those mountains in the background would probably look too small. I did look at shooting it at 50mm, but I think I prefer the effect at 70 because it just makes the mountains, or the hills, whatever they are, look a bit bigger that way. So what I'm going to do is probably shoot several versions of the panorama as the light changes, and then all I'll do is decide which one is going to be the best. So wish me luck. Okay, so the light's gone off of the dead trees in the foreground now, but there's still light on the trees that are further back. So what I've done is just changed the composition a bit, zoomed in further, about 135, 136mm, and just carrying on shooting small panoramas. Sun's gone down now, and the light's gone. I said at the start of the video that I'd struggled to get the motivation to come out. I'm glad I fought it and made myself come out, because I've had a really nice time. I mean, I may not have got an award-winning portfolio image, but it's been nice. I've actually spent a little bit of time chatting to a very nice guy called Oscar, who was here taking pictures of birds and insects and things. He couldn't tell me what the name of that insect was that I found, but he did say they were very common around here, so I didn't find anything too unusual. Sometimes it's not all about the photography, it's just about being out and enjoying yourself, enjoying being outside and the countryside and the scenery. And of course, as I always say, you've got to come out to stand any chance of getting an image. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, and you want to see some more, don't forget to hit subscribe. It will be up on the screen shortly, and down below as well. Likes, shares and comments as always are very much appreciated. And until the next video, thanks very much for watching. Bye.